Hey everybody, welcome to my May and June kit lineup. So I've never done it like this before, but this is my little book I keep everything in. I did already put the base down for April 28th through May 4th, but let me actually grab the spread in my planner so I can show that. So this is the kit. It is I'm assuming it's just called like Pokemon kit from SPC. And then I did use lemongrass and rainbow star foil. So I'm obsessed with how this turned out. I used extenders, but I will show, well, I guess this one's not taped down, but I'll show that off when I do a plan with me on this. Just wanted to give you a peek. So getting back to the kits for the week of May 5th through the 11th, this was Mother's Day week and my mom's birthday. So I did choose this Life in Plastic kit from Leonard Designs. It's a pretty old kit, old format, but for whatever reason, I haven't used it yet. So I have the icon doodles and character doodles, which, yeah, I don't even recognize like some of those doodles. Then I did get the fashion add-on with the like brown hair. I think that was the only one that like actually was different. So I love that. And then we do have the like checklists. So this is how you know it's an older one. I did get a 15 millimeter add-on, and then, oh, that's adorable. I haven't actually flipped through this since, I don't know, I pulled it for my lineup a long time ago. So enjoying looking at this again. The boxes are definitely different. The borders are smaller in her boxes now. This is still definitely going to be usable. And the foldable boxes, that was really like when I first started ordering from her, she had those. So, oh my gosh, I don't even think I remember this. This is so cute. I'm so excited to use it now. So I did include these characters from Carly Plans, which I do PR for her. So if you use Laurel 15 when she is not running a sale, or put Laurel in the notes during sales, you will get my freebie. So I did use part of this, I think probably when the Barbie movie came out. And then I've also got the Dream House sheet. I did pull in the Summer Days one too, because I thought like the roller skates and ice cream and stuff, I just thought it would be cute. And then I did pull in the 062, which is like the vintage Barbie from SPC to go with it. So the bundle was Life in Plastic. So she did have this one to go specifically with it. I did get it in green hollow. And oh, this is just, yeah, this is really cute. And then I have these pink glitter solids to go with. Next, for the week of May 12th through the 18th, I'm using this Bunny Bear Plans Crafty Kit. This is for the week of my shop anniversary, which is also the same week that was Hell is Real, which is the Cincinnati and Columbus rivalry game. And so I wanted to pick a crafty kit because it was my shop anniversary, but since they're like Goosebumps jerseys kind of have some lemongrass, you can see, that's why I picked a kit that would work with that as well. It was also my niece's graduation, so it was a busy week. For foil, I pulled in this SPC bundle in lemongrass. It's like a groovy one. It's really cute. I got this in her like $5 foil bundle sale, so I'm very happy. And then I did choose lavender solids to go with it, so hopefully that looks good. Next, for the week of May 19th through the 25th, I'm using this Cafe with Anna Boba and Bites kit. I love this art so much. I did talk about it a little bit on my haul, but this is just a stunning kit. I'm so excited to use it. And just the detail and like research that went into this, Anna just crushes it on. There's a lot of different ways I could have gone, I think foil wise, just color wise. So this might be kind of sus, but I picked this Hollow Waves or like Gold Hollow Waves bundle. So it's that same groovy one from SPC that I just showed. And then I did foil some pink hollow solids to go under that. So I'm going to test it out. If I don't love it, I can always do green hollow. I feel like blue hollow doesn't quite look right with the aesthetic of the kit, but I do have that as an option too. Next, for May 26th through June 1st, I'm using this, I think it was called Reputation kit from Sugar Pop Fizz. It was just in her old format and it wouldn't fit my storage, so I had to cut her logo off, but that's the only reason I did it. So she does have a new version of this kit. I think the full box has changed up a bit, maybe some of the patterns, but I have the old one, so I got the glitter headers and Little Things add-ons, and I did get like whatever her full kit format is, but this was quite a while ago when I purchased it, because we've been thinking that Reputation was going to come out for a while now. But since this was the week that Taylor bought her Masters, I decided to use this kit for it because that's the closest thing we're getting. So I do have these Reputation overlays in hollow. I'm really excited. I picked my favorite one because I have 3 sets of these. And then for foil, I've got hollow snakeskin to go over the Hunter Solids, which hopefully will actually look like a snake. And then I do have this in maroon Eras Tour bundle for the rest of it, because I felt like including all the different eras and albums just made sense. So I basically just pieced together my own bundle instead of using one this week. Next, for June 2nd through the 8th, I am starting my Pride spreads. So I do have this Love is Love kit from SPC. It is definitely a couple years old, I think, at least. But it's more of a pastel. And I had multiples of this art the year it came out, so I just didn't get around to using this one. So I am kind of happy I have it, because we really didn't get, we got one option, which I am very grateful for, but there just wasn't variety. So yeah, I'm very excited to use this. I think the color scheme is really cute. I loved it when I first used it. I have no clue what foil I did with it. I might have actually even used it more than once, I'm not sure. So for foil that I pulled in, I did a mixture of hollow and it's called cotton candy when you like buy the foil roll. So I don't know if that's what shops that have it call it, but that's what I'm calling it. So I do just like hollow hole protectors, and then Sticky Sloth Designs is an old shop, but I have a bunch of random stuff from there. Then I got just like some scripts, more of just like, this was a really old type of foil bundle. Then I pulled in these Pride 15 millimeters from Planet Hannah, and then again, more of that like old bundle. And I was trying to go off with some of my collection. So I didn't have any hollow rainbows, but I thought the Queen Bee underlay from Planet Hannah went well because they're like little crowns. So yeah, I think it's going to be cute. Next, for the week of June 9th through the 15th, I'm using this Love is Love kit from Fabled Court, which I really appreciate how much this focuses on the history of Pride and how Pride started as a protest, because I think it's really super relevant right now in the States, especially. So I did get the doodles to go with this, and it does have like a base of, I think, these, but then I got extras. Actually, I don't know what was extra, but I know I got these extra. So I have extra boxes, and then I have all the colors, and I'm like out of breath. I spent like hours pulling all this foil together, I swear. So I do have these headers because there are no headers in the kit, so I was like, thankfully I've got those. And then I did decide to use this like rainbow confetti, I'm guessing is what it's called, bundle from SPC. So pretty simple, but it is rainbow. And then I might use the black solids under them. I'm not 100% sure, so I just threw them in case. Let me know what you think, if it would like overwhelm the spread, because it is just that dainty like confetti pattern. So next, for the week of Juneteenth, June 16th through the 22nd, I'm using this New Orleans kit from Cafe with Anna. And I just thought this would be the perfect Juneteenth kit. We didn't really have art specifically for it this year, and I had an old kit, but this one just felt like it needed to be used more. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, so I'm using this. It is a stunning art set again. I say that about everything Anna does, so it's beautiful. I love the fireworks in it. I kind of wish I could have incorporated that, but I don't have any fireworks underlays, so oh my gosh. What I did decide to do is this twinkle mixed metal bundle from SPC, and I think it's in champagne lights and light gold. I'm pretty sure that's the foils they are. Just a shimmer bundle, but I thought it would fit with some of the aspects of the kit. So I'm not 100% sure though if I'm gonna do this without solids, so let me know if you have any thoughts on that. This one was a hard one for me for some reason. Last but not least, for June 23rd through the 29th, I'm using this Bunny Bear Plans Pride Magic kit, and this one was the hardest, and I don't know how I feel about my choice, but I just had to make a decision. So I was looking at just all the elements of the kit, and there's a lot of the fireflies and then greens in the background. So that's what influenced my foil choice ultimately, because there's so many different colors going on in this kit that I could have gone like 5 different directions. And I got like all the add-ons. That didn't help. I was getting overwhelmed, but I did also get the Pink Planner Shop kit because I didn't think this was going to come in time to use it. So I did print a couple of add-ons from that, but I do have add-ons from the kit itself. And I guess I could have taken these out because I have duplicates of these. So I did mean to get the 2 different ones. I just am not 100% sure if I was meaning to get 2 of each sheet. I have these glitter headers. I just think those are so fun. I do also have a couple of different colors. So I have these from the Pink Planner Shop set, and then I have this as like an add-on color from the kit itself. So ultimately what I chose for foil is Hunter Solids with lemongrass, sparkly lemongrass over. Since these are like little twinkles, I thought they kind of looked like lightning bugs, and I just have a couple of hunter things in here, but I have the foil so I can foil any extra stuff. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to be which foil before I do that, but I did want to go ahead and get this up. So that was everything for my kit lineup. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.